Welcome to the Too Posh Podcast.
I am Gabrielle. I am a former New York Mafia princess, originally from Austria. I am the mother of 3 and the owner of Too Posh Boutique. And here with my beautiful co-host, Marcella, my daughter.
Hello, I'm Marcella. I'm a dancer, choreographer, model, and designer for Too Posh. And I say whatever the I want.
Hi, my name is Cruz. I am a stylist. I also own the Society Salon in the Design District, and I am a short little Mexican with a big personality.
I am Polly. I am a certified sexual health consultant and educator, former professional dominatrix, currently working at the largest adult novelty store in the Texas Panhandle.
What will they say next? Welcome to the Too Posh Podcast.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our podcast. And thank you so much for joining us for another episode. My name is Gabrielle, and I am here with my lovely hosts, Marcella and Cruz.
What up?
And our tech spider, who always handles all our amazing things back there. Okay. And
I'm here.
okay.
There he is.
There he is. And we are going to talk today about a very interesting subject.
Very interesting
And we
subject.
would like to hear from you guys how you feel. Send us some texts or emails and DMs. What do you think about? Is it okay to date the ex of a friend or a family member?
Ooh, hot topic.
Guess it depends.
What do you
That's
think
a big depend.
the
Yeah.
etiquette should be? And there's an article, that's where I got this from, where there was very mixed responses to some of these.
I bet. I'm sure there's a formula for that, right? I mean, like 5 years
know.
or something.
I don't know.
I mean, it's like, I think it's so different because what if someone dies? Then does it change? Like
yes,
those rules?
changes.
You know?
I think so. They're not there.
Well, there's a formula for how old you should date. So I feel that there might be a formula for the time.
What's the formula for how old?
Yeah.
I think it's like half your age plus 7. Have you not heard of that?
I've never.
No.
What, tell us about this.
Half your age plus 7 is the youngest or oldest you should date.
Oh, half your age plus 7
Or
or
if you're-
minus.
Or minus, yeah. Plus or minus the half your age
Oh.
plus 7. And that should be how old or young you should date.
Oh wow, I
properly.
can go after 37-year-olds.
So there you go. There you go.
Wow.
Have y'all not heard that?
Never.
Never.
That's
heard
a
that
proper
before.
formula. You can Google that.
That's really funny.
What if you don't follow that formula?
I mean, rules are meant to
Yeah.
be broken.
Mhm.
I've never heard that. Mom, you could get a 37-year-old. Tell Patrick to act right.
Back right.
Take her out.
Oh my gosh, that is really, really funny. So I think that, like, I have a friend whose fiance passed away last year during COVID. And she's now dating a friend of theirs, like a mutual friend. And I think it's awesome. I think that it's wonderful.
I think that is totally different.
I know, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
Like, if someone dies, it changes it, the whole entire thing. And I think that it's helped her get through it and get over it.
And this was the person's like best friend and stuff. And
Very close.
So what's the scenario? The guy, the girl.
My friend's guy fiance died, and then now she's dating a friend of theirs.
But was he like a best friend?
They were very close. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And was the other person married previously and they got divorced, or
That I don't know.
no?
I don't know all the details to that. I'm just thinking that it's very
It's
interesting. I heard that when 9/11 happened, that there was a lot of the widows of the people, they got married to friends.
Well, I believe in maybe like a traumatic experience, and you just develop this connection through this trauma.
Trauma
and then-
bond.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and then you become like that, and then. I mean, that's exactly what happened with Danielle. Remember, she was saying how she got that trauma bond. With her
Yes.
ex,
Oh,
and,
yeah, that's right.
So there is such a thing like that. I definitely feel it's situational. There could be a lot of situations that some could be yes and some
Yeah.
could be no. I have a hypothetical situation.
Tell me.
So, okay, what if, okay, you and your best friend, two guys, okay, you were dating this girl, and maybe like, not serious, but not serious. So maybe like a year, okay. And this is just a hypothetical situation, okay. So you're dating this girl for a year, and then maybe 2-3 years goes by, whatever, and your best friend and her connect, right? And now they're dating, okay. I'm gonna play the friend that used to date, okay. Now it's kind of awkward between you and your friend because I don't know how to act. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care that they're dating, but I don't really necessarily want to be around my ex. And now your best friend is probably going to always be kind of insecure, or maybe, you're the ex. So the ex, there's always that kind of animosity towards like your new relationship's ex.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's
It's complicated. Then I go, how many people are in this world? Like, can't you find someone else?
And then I was just gonna say that, like, so you just kind of mess up that dynamic between you and your friend, and then there's so many other people.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely a family member would be super weird.
And then that goes to another level.
I think that's weird because then you can't really, friendships come and go, but family, that would be really awkward.
I don't have any exes. I feel that if any of my friends would want to date, I would be totally cool with it.
You would?
I don't have any exes that I still have feelings for. So
My neighbor's husband cheated on her with her sister.
oh,
Really bad.
Are they still close?
see, but that's cheating, and
I know,
and
cheating
that's-
on top of him.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But
I can't even imagine it being okay if they were divorced and then he starts.
Well, we
So does the
actually
saying-
know someone that didn't they get their sister pregnant.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, they
Who?
got their sister pregnant?
So okay.
Oh.
The
Like, what?
husband, and they were married,
Mhm.
and the husband cheated on the wife with the sister and,
And got her
pregnant.
pregnant.
Yes.
That's really awkward.
And we know this person.
That's like gossip segment right
I
there.
know.
I definitely don't want to say names.
No.
Because I love this person, but
Wow.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
I can't even imagine that.
I can't either.
Are they? How are they? Do they talk?
Well, they
Is the
are.
whole family broken up?
So it was cheaper to keep them, is what she said, and then I guess she just had enough, and they finally divorced, and now she's with someone. And
Is he with the sister?
no,
Oh.
that was just kind of a
Random.
random.
Is
yeah.
she still friends with her or close to her sister?
They're involved in each other's life, but they don't like each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were raising the kid too.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awkward.
Mm.
This was probably like 2 years ago.
No way. So, like, baby.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, we had at Prestige at my dance studio, we had a mom's husband
Oh, yes.
call. I think they were at lunch together, and the friend's husband was calling. Like, it would be as if you and I were sitting, like, say you're a girl, and we're sitting, and then your husband is calling me, and you'd be like, why is my husband calling you? Because they had an affair. Yeah, so, and then I had dance moms cheating with each other, like the women.
Whoa.
And now
like
we
girl
actually-
on girl action cheating
Mhm,
with each other.
Three
To the
of them.
point where it
Woo.
actually got out in that town, and I lost the student because it became such big drama. And then today I have a student or a past student. The ex-husband of my student and one of my dance moms are together, but that mom and the mom were best friends. So they were just all like, that town is a big cesspool of everybody cheating.
This is like 90210. When
Yeah.
everybody just sleeps
I don't know
with
if I
everybody.
explained
Man.
This
that
is
right.
Coppell, Texas. So
Coppell, Texas.
Well, there you go.
That's
What?
where all the swingers are.
They're bored.
They're bored. Oh my
yeah,
god.
it's crazy. I mean, they were the two moms were best friends.
Mhm.
And then
And the kids were friends.
Yes,
They
really
were on my
close.
company together,
Yeah.
like same exact age.
So that just messes up the dynamic for everybody, or
Yeah.
is
For
it
everybody.
like
we looked. They
Well,
don't
we looked
follow
on
each other anymore.
Facebook. So this is, these are my past students. So one day my mom called me and she goes, "Is that so-and-so's dad with so-and-so's mom?" And I was like, yeah, that is. Oh my gosh. So imagine your childhood best friend's mother
with your dad.
gets with your dad. So it was like that. And
It's very
knowing
weird.
that it like destroyed your mom at the same time. So
We're
now
just
you're
talking about trauma.
Yeah, I know. So
God.
that was recently that we saw that too.
Yeah, that was
So-
very recent.
What are
and-
these? Man.
And then my mom has a friend in the past
Oh
who
my God.
was with her best friend's husband and they were traveling together.
They
were
went on
going trips
cruises.
together.
Now, was she married too?
Yep.
Mhm.
So they were both married, and they were both like best, like
Yep.
And then my mom currently has a friend who has a boyfriend and is married right now too.
I do.
wow.
She's probably going to cut that out.
But there was also another.
See, now it all comes out.
Yeah.
I just
Now
had
it's
to think
coming
for a
out.
second.
So yeah, there was the first one who they were a couple best friends, and then the wife cheated with the other husband, but the girls were best friends, the guys were best friends. They would go on cruises together. They play footsie under the table. It was like really crazy.
Sitting next to her.
I would like always
husband.
go, how does this work? This is unbelievable. So
why?
That's
Why
all.
don't people just have open relationships? Like they're both doing it.
But I don't think that the
You know?
wife or the husband knew.
they didn't know. So the other two had no idea. It did end up coming out. There was a private investigator. It was a big mess, a big, huge mess. That was one.
So you think if they did it all like, kind of sneaky, scandalous, but you think if they were to be like up front, be like, hey,
I'm into
That's
your
like-
best friend.
yeah, like let's have a foursome.
But
Oh,
I'm
I mean-
sure that would not work out. I don't think that would work out.
That would not work out.
No.
No, because the
Mm-mm.
wife wasn't. They were just really cheating, like on their husband and their wife with each other. So they weren't swingers.
No.
That
You
is
know?
fucked up.
I have one other story. This one gets really crazy. So,
This is like an entire gossip segment on friends we know that cheat with their friends.
which is like, I mean, I don't really
A
judge
lot.
anybody. Like, I really don't care what people do. Like, there's reasons why people do what they do. But I have to admit, I do judge when you cheat with your best friend. Like, that to me,
With your best friend's partner.
yeah, like, that's just so messed up, And
Very messy.
And this particular one, that became actually a reason why I no longer wanted to be friends with her, because I was like, if you can do this,
How am I gonna trust you?
how can I trust you? How that there's a character flaw there. But she actually, her husband met someone that became his best friend, and she started cheating with him, and he was married, and they would go on their private plane together, and the husband would give my friend money so she could go shopping with his wife. Like, that's how messed up that was. I mean, and I was like, how do you take money from your husband's best friend you're cheating with, and then you're gonna go shopping with this guy's wife? Like, I could not.
I just wouldn't
too
be able
much
to
for me.
sleep, I guess.
Mm-mm.
But some people just
Some
don't have
people-
that.
They are
So-
divorced today, by the way.
So you think it's bored? You think they're bored? You think they do it for attention?
I was about to say that one. I think it's
Like,
attention.
there's just lack of attention because, I mean,
I also think that people get married, to be honest, way too young. And I think back then, people were getting married as a check, like to
right.
put it off, like check the
100%.
box.
If society says get married at this
Yes.
time, have
So
kids
you
at this
do.
time.
And I
right
guess
out of
I saw it.
college.
Yeah. And I think I saw it a lot in my studio. Like, I'm not saying everybody was cheating, but some people just looked miserable. Like, they were not happy. I think a lot of people, I mean, I feel it myself. I'm in my 30s and I'm not married. I don't have children. And a lot of people see that as weird. I think it's better now. Like, I don't think people see it as that odd now. But then I think, and then I do think they're super bored. There's that midlife crisis situation. Like, I don't think you and I are going to ever have a midlife crisis because we're just doing.
I'm in my
Yeah.
midlife.
We're just like living our best
I'm in a
life.
life crisis.
Yeah, but I think people feel like they have to have children. And a lot of times these people are in stuffy situations where they feel like they can't ask for what they really want. Like, I used to always say, well, what if they just got a bag of like sex toys, or tell your partner what you want? But a lot of the husbands and wives look not happy. I mean, you knew those two, so I don't know if you could answer what you think her reason was. Attention, I think.
One reason, the first one was attention, for sure. Like, she probably didn't get out of her marriage what she wanted. And the second one was all about money. She wanted always a rich husband, and hers wasn't rich. He did well, but he wasn't rich. And then this guy was rich and wealthy, and so that's what she went for.
And did they get together?
They, as far as I know, her and my friend, they got divorced. I don't know anything about him.
And that's it.
Mm-mm.
You just lost contact.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wow.
think that a lot of relationships, either there's not good communication, or I have heard of women not loving that their husband doesn't make enough money, like, for what they want. I've heard that several times, and they lose respect. Not that it's right that she then cheats with the best friend's
But I
husband.
think there's a difference, like, between when you have someone like this particular person was a very hard worker, and he did provide a good life for the family. So there's that, but then there's others that are just lazy and they won't get off the couch.
Right.
That's when you lose respect, and they are just not, wanting enough out of life. That can cause a real issue between men and women. I know that for sure. I don't know how it is in the other, like in the LGBTQ. I'm sure it's the same.
Would you have been mad if any of your friends dated my dad?
What a good question. After we got divorced,
Yeah.
I'm trying to go through my friends. Like,
I would feel yes. I mean,
yeah, that would be so weird.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one
It
thing
would
when
be
you're
so
in
weird.
a relationship with children and it's so long, and then you have these friends, and it's just kind of just awkward.
Yes.
It's not even the love or the dating, whatever. I think it's just the awkwardness of, I don't want to be around my ex.
Yeah.
You're my best friend. What the fuck? You
Yeah.
know? Like,
Or like your best friends you share things with that you're not, that's
Yeah.
weird.
Well, and you know that person on an intimate level.
And a
So now I think it would be weird for even the friend
Yeah.
knowing that you have been with that person. Like,
And
you've seen all of it from that
and
person.
especially if it's like something that's serious, if it was like
Yeah.
a fling or something. But if it's something serious, that's just awkward.
So then what are the rules then on people who hook up? So say you hooked up with someone and then your friend hooks up with that person. Is that still the same? Or is it always like a time? Does it have to be a serious relationship, or do you call dibs on that person if you've had sex with them or been texting them or flirting with them? Like, where does it end?
I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with communication between
Yeah.
everybody, and if you're like a true friend and you're like, hey, I want to hook up with this person. I know you hooked up with them and it's just a hookup. That's what that is. But
Yeah,
if
true.
it's like a relationship, that's when it's awkward.
Yeah, that's true.
Oof. That's, I mean, how would you feel?
About what?
Awkward.
Any of your exes?
Well, it's happened to me several times actually. So
Do you have any exes right now that you would like if one of your friends dated you to be like off limits?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
So that's how I feel. I'm
No.
like, good luck.
No, I don't feel that way. One of them, I mean, he was doing that behind my back with people that were face to face with me. So I think I was more disgusted with the females. That was weird to me, that you could be nice to my face. That was really bizarre. That was probably the most hurtful because I felt like an idiot.
Yeah.
So I didn't love that. But today I wouldn't care. And I actually know of several people that have hooked up with an ex of mine, and I actually find it funny. I don't care at all. And then one of them was having full blown relationships with people I knew anyway. So like, I feel like I've experienced this many times.
So on that note, I think we'll go to the question of the day.
Oh, that's not me. Oh, we need a new name.
The
I know.
two posh girls ask the question of the day.
On my list.
All right. Question of the day. I think this is kind of interesting topic.
Oh boy.
Would you date a guy with body hair all over, or just hair in general all over, even if he's charming and sweet?
No.
What do y'all think of the Tom Selleck look?
The what?
The Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck. Who's that?
You don't know who Tom Selleck is?
No.
Oh my god.
Wait, let me look.
I thought Tom Selleck was so handsome.
I mean,
mean,
chest hair is
Back
cute.
in the day, chest hair used to be like a thing.
No, chest.
know?
You said all over.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
Tom Selleck.
Look
Ew.
up Google Tom
see?
Selleck.
She said, ew.
But the young
he's
Tom
so
Selleck.
handsome.
The
What do
young
you
Tom
mean?
Selleck. Magnum PI Tom
Let me
Selleck.
see.
There you go.
No.
Burt Reynolds.
No.
Oh,
Look,
that wouldn't bother me.
Do the young Burt Reynolds. He was actually on Playboy, you know? Burt Reynolds was on
Burt
Playboy with all his chair. His
Marcella literally goes,
hairy
ew,
chest.
no. He looks
Burt
so handsome.
Reynolds.
young Burt Reynolds.
Okay, young.
Smoking the Bandit Burt
Young.
Reynolds.
Shirtless.
Shirtless.
He doesn't. He has hairy arms.
See?
Well, hold on. I gotta get shirtless.
I mean, back hair, you
No.
know, back hair.
No.
Like the hair, like on.
No.
I wax my chest. I wax my back. I
You
wax
do it
pretty
yourself?
much- no,
Like
I go
this?
somewhere. There you go. That's him on Playboy. Burt Reynolds and Playboy. Y'all need to Google that. Sexy motherfucker right there.
Oh God. I can't.
Tom Selleck, Burt Reynolds. Come on. Back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hey, that was sexy. That was sexy. The
Mm-mm.
mustache, the
No,
hairy
ugh.
chest.
Oh, I think they're
Come
handsome.
on,
Both of them.
put an oil all over that hairy
No, it's
chest.
like sticky, or it's like ew, no. I like hairless. I don't
That's-
mind a little like here, a little, but I don't want to like be
That's
able
me.
to.
I'm hairless everywhere.
I remember being in line at Hurricane Harbor, and I remember all the people with so much hair.
Oh,
And that's all I can see in my head is really hairy back. And I always remember thinking, why can't you fix that?
I mean,
like,
you
shave
can't.
it off.
And don't shave it because it just grows nasty. You need to wax it.
You
Wax it.
your whole body.
Yeah.
How
Well,
much
not
does
my
that
whole
cost?
body, but like my
Chest.
my chest
and your
and
back.
down like there,
And
and
your
then
back.
my back all the way down to like my butt.
I mean, I've shaved my boyfriends like the like they've asked me to do that. Just
Which part?
their back.
Oh, but
Yeah.
then it's just prickly and
Oh, that's fine.
no. I wax it smooth like a baby butt.
Patrick doesn't have any.
Mm-mm. He used to shave his legs though. He used to be a wrestler, so that became like a thing.
Yeah,
But now he doesn't.
I
But he's not very hairy.
I
No.
got electrolysis.
What?
And yeah,
You got
electrolysis.
Wow.
shocked?
No, when
No.
they when
Ow.
they when they shock your hair so it doesn't grow
Yeah.
back.
That's
Wow.
not like laser.
Yeah, laser hair removal.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that, but didn't really work too well, so I still wax. I mean, it's Yeah, I still wax.
Yeah, I do hear that laser. You have to like keep going.
Yeah.
It doesn't always last.
All right, party with Miss Polly.
It's time to party with Miss Polly. The modern day doctorate.
Okay. Breastfeeding your boyfriend to feel sexier and more confident and more of a woman.
Cruz's face.
I have accidentally drank
You have?
lactose milk. and
Accidentally? How?
Yeah.
Okay, it's called Breastfeeding My Boyfriend, a look at the taboo surrounding adult breastfeeding, exploring a growing underground scene that ranges from women producing milk for their partners to a lucrative lactation porn industry.
Ooh, I don't like
There's
warm
a
milk.
documentary.
I don't like warm
What did
milk.
it taste like?
It didn't taste like milk.
What did it taste like?
I don't know, but it was not good. It was not a good taste, and that was just one time. I remember there's this other time where there was this girl, and she was like out just fucking squirting people with her boobs. Yeah,
Stop.
I swear.
Remember when Miss
And-
Polly told us about wet nurses?
Oh.
A wet nurse. They like produce milk and people will have their babies drink their.
Okay, yes, that's different.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm sure that person could be a wet nurse. I'm sure wet nurses have breastfeed their boyfriends.
I mean, hey, there's a kink for everything. No judgment
Now,
here.
you said
but I
you've done
just,
all of it. There you
well,
go.
Well,
on
he's done it.
accident. It
Oh,
wasn't
but
like
it was not given.
well,
thought you
not
said on
accident,
acid.
but like I was with a girl, and she I guess apparently recently had a baby, and I was sucking her titties, and milk came out, and I was like, "What is this?" And-
Mama.
yeah,
I would never do that. I would feel so awkward.
it was kind of awkward. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
So-
I've done crazier shit, so that wasn't really. It was more awkward for her, I feel, because she was
Yeah.
like, "Oops,"
Yeah.
and it just kind of surprised me. I was like, "Whoa, what is this?" Like your boob squirting me.
Your boobs Well, I would never do it. Would you do that?
No.
I don't think it would make me feel any more of a woman.
You would never like breastfeed
My
like
partner?
your partner.
No.
No.
Here you go.
God, no.
No, a big man? No, that would make me feel
Spider,
weird.
I want to hear from you on this.
Not into it.
Have you tried it before?
Hell no.
Oh.
If you like gave me some breast milk that had been refrigerated, because I'm with Cruz, and I'm not a warm milk guy.
Yeah.
But I would try it, but I'm not gonna suck it straight from the source.
from the source.
I mean, I don't know how babies like it.
I wish that I could ask a guy who's into it. So if anybody is into breastfeeding,
Hit her up on the DM.
yeah, I'd like to know like what you love about it. Maybe
Yeah.
they feel childlike. I bet it's from like some childhood trauma.
That makes it
Maybe.
creepier.
I mean,
I know.
I love boobs. I love boobs, but I mean, if I don't want it to squirt on me,
I think everybody loves boobs.
I concur.
Except for maybe gay men. But I think they like boobs.
No, even
too.
gay
think they
men
like
love boobs.
Yeah, they like
They
boobs.
do.
True.
They're- oh, and you know what? They're the only ones that should just go up to some random chick and like,
Yeah.
oh, let me feel your
Grab
boobs.
it.
oh," and
Yeah.
They're like,
They're
yeah.
very comforting. So maybe that's where
Yeah.
it comes from.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go, hey girl, let me feel your boobs. See what happens.
That's what somebody asked me the other day. I was talking about how Hope's photographer in Mexico is gay. And they said, yeah, right. I bet they just say, like, every photographer's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gay. Get naked. I don't want to like,
I can see
I'm
that.
like, oh, maybe. I don't know.
That's funny.
That is funny.
All right, gossip segment.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. It's time for Tupac to break down that juicy gossip. All that tea for you to sip on. That's all I got.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody have any gossip?
I have to think.
Well, I don't have gossip, but I have talked to the girls, and we have some really, really good gossip coming up.
Coming up.
So I am so excited for the next one because I heard it and it is juicy. See.
Yeah, me and Berkeley have gossip too, which is juicy. But I
Yeah.
don't
That's
wanna do that
another
now.
one. That's a whole nother
is a
one
whole nother
too. I
one.
heard about that.
They are gonna do one
So-
together.
Yeah.
Oh my
But-
goodness.
Mhm.
I cannot wait.
I don't
want to
give away that
Me
gossip.
either. Me either.
Mm-mm.
But it is good.
Stay
so I guess
tuned.
you're just gonna have to stay tuned for
Yeah.
this next one because y'all even know who this is.
Do you have any?
The only gossip that I thought I wanted to bring up is I know that not everyone is into the dance industry. However, the Dallas dance industry had some huge gossip happen
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
of weeks ago. That is actually, I don't care about dance at all anymore, but even this got my attention. And it's, I think, because of everything going on with COVID, a lot of Los Angeles people have moved to Dallas.
Mhm.
And one of the, So You Think You Can Dance, really big famous people has decided to come here and partnered with a dance studio, and they are holding auditions right in the top Dallas studios backyard. Like all the
I think the gossip is that it shakes up the top studios in
Yes.
DFW. I feel like I've already heard of who's auditioning for this and who's already left. And it's such a unstable, like people will just step on your head to just like, oh, you did that for me. Well, fuck off. This is a bigger opportunity, which you just don't ever know. But I think that it has all of the best studios kind of like, oh, fuck, which they've never had to really worry before because this person is a big person in the industry.
I mean, can we say names?
oh yeah,
Yeah, his name is Blake McGrath. He was on So You Think You Can Dance, and he goes on tour with Break the Floor, which is a convention, a big convention in the dance scene with all of the So You Think You Can Dance people.
Brian Friedman is a huge name,
And I think he is bringing all these people, and everybody wants to dance from them, and I think they think they'll get opportunities, and they're calling it a pre-professional commercial program. So everybody's kind of bolting their studios to audition, which I think is probably the biggest thing that's ever happened in Dallas.
biggest
And I
ever.
feel that in the entertainment industry, that Dallas is starting to become an actual, it's always wanted to be in LA, but it's starting to really, and I work with kids who do all three things. They dance, sing, act, or model and do everything. And they're getting so many auditions suddenly from here.
Well,
So-
our very next guest is a typical example. Like
Yeah.
Jonathan Hay is also here in Dallas and doing big things here.
And
moved
and
here?
he lives in New York, but he's been based here in
Yeah.
Dallas for
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
the for the
so
time.
Yeah, it's very
It's-
interesting. So I don't know what's going to happen with that.
well,
To the point where I get messages where people are like, should my daughter go there? And I'm like, I don't know. You have to
Wow.
do whatever you feel like is best. And then some people coming to me to train to audition for that. So
it's a very it's definitely big time gossip. When they started announcing it, they gave like
I
you know,
said I was really happy I didn't have a studio when this came
anymore.
out
Yeah.
because I felt for all the owners, because I felt like as soon as that came out, and then as soon as he said, at first it was supposed to be 15 and up, and then he came out with the younger kids, and I thought to myself, oh my gosh, all of these owners and directors want to throw up right now.
But they can only accept X amount of people, right? I mean, no.
Well, see, that's always the misconception. They say that, but then once they see the money and the opportunities and the potential from what, just like they opened it up to younger, they started saying it was only older, and I thought to myself, well, that's a little strange. Of course, 2 days later they
Yeah.
opened it up to younger because they got so much attention and so
Right.
many questions and requests. So it is definitely. I feel hugely blessed that we don't have a studio because that is really a big thing because every big choreographer in the industry is coming.
Now, which studio is this that he's at?
It's called TDC. It's the Dallas Conservatory, which was a ballet. They're more ballet based,
Mm.
but
Why do you think he decided to go there?
Money. I'm
money.
sure.
The owner is very wealthy.
Ah.
And I already know that he went to a few other studios, but he charges a lot. And then I think because there's not a competitive program. I think that's why.
Right.
She can just she has 2 locations in Dallas and Frisco, all ballet. But now I think she's ready to come after everybody.
So that's really big gossip. I mean, it's not gossip anymore because it's out in the open,
Yeah.
but I think it was
Wow.
really
Interesting.
huge.
It is
huge
interesting
news.
for that community.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
what does that do for you?
It just makes me. I'm actually to the point where I'm tapped out. I don't think I can take one more kid. They're just coming to me for training to do that.
Wow.
So
That's very, awesome because that's all she wants to do. She just wants to train kids technically
I think that's
to
a
make
good job.
them better.
Bye. Have fun. Let me know how it goes.
So-
I have an audition. I'm like, okay. And then it's easier for my soul because
Yeah.
I work with the kids and then I can just, they can
leave
do
it. You leave it at work.
Yeah. I leave it there.
On that note, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Please subscribe to all the channels and please tell your friends and family about it. And the more followers we can get, the better it is. And we'll produce better and better shows for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.